And what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Wavy6, back at it with you. The section for today is plastic bag section. After you finish with a brush section, medium, hard, soft. If you do the tree at the same time, you do it with the soft at the end of the brush section. Whatever you got doing, pomades, oils, you always gotta go with the Big Daddy Kane right here. This is the man besides the do-rag. This is the man that's gonna lay down your process, your waves, besides these bag boys, which is the crown patches and the do-rag. Every time you do a wash your style, after you dry your hair, of course, you're always gonna apply this. This is part of the team too. I'm saying it's like a basketball team right here. For me, honestly, this is the point guard, because at the end of everything, this is what you're gonna do. So I'm gonna apply, I'm gonna do a small brush section, not even brush. I'm so used to brushing that I said brush. Plastic bag section with it. You don't gotta have a fancy one, you know what I'm saying, from the hood. So this is what I got right now. I don't know where I'll put my other pad. I think I lost it. Gotta look for it. But this is what I do every time I finish a brush section. It's not that hard. I was doing a brush section earlier. I'm trying to correct the fork right here, as you can see. I'm trying to connect it because I had a 540 before. So it's still working. You know, I cut it to 2 guard with the grain. And it's coming in handy. As you guys can see, it's coming in handy. It's connecting. You know, it's coming out, the fork, because I wanted to create a circle right there. You see, that's how I want it. I don't want it direct to the crown. I want it to flow around the crown. As you guys can see it, let me show you real quick. You see? It's flowing, it's getting there. You just gotta have patience, be consistent with it, and be determined. You know what I'm saying? It's like a mission, you're trying to finish it. So I'm gonna do a small brush section. This is where I got the fork, so I'll focus on that part right there. Even though it's not a brush, but I'm laying down my hair so it could weigh, so it could work the pattern that I want. It's easy because that's close to the crown. Remember, every time you're close to the crown, you got baby hair. That's where your hair grow, where your hair come out from. So that's the main source where your hair grow from. So you gotta make sure you focus a little more than normal hair. It's real sensitive. So this is how I focus on my inside crown. I work around it. I make sure I focus on details. Forward, right here is forward. I'm using 2 fingers, by the way. I'm not using everything. I'm just using my 2 fingers so I can focus more, small spaces. When I do my regular routine, I use these 4 fingers. I use it for my whole pattern. When it comes to my crown, I only use this too. So I want to make sure I focus. I make sure I want a detail. Since I'm moving a fork out of it, I want my hand to flow the way I want it. So when I put my do-rag on, you know, it's, the process stay there and my hand get used to it. Right now my hand's kind of puffy right there. The reason why, because that's where I got the fork. So when your hair gets puffy like that, then it's not stable, it's not sitting down flat yet. That means it's in the process. It's gonna look ugly at the moment, but eventually, if you keep brushing the way that you want it, the hair won't have a choice but to lay down the way that you want it, because you're brushing it every day. If you change it, of course, it's gonna get messed up again. But if you keep consistency every day, every time you brush it the same way, your hair's not gonna get, it's gonna feel offensive. So it's gonna lay down the way you want it. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be patient. Before I had a big fork. Before it's bigger than this because I had a 540 slanted. But now, as you can see, it's coming handy little by little. You see, it's connecting. It's gonna come out. Eventually, it's gonna come out because I'm forcing it to come out. And every time that I do a brush section, I do a little comb session. I use this one. If you guys this right here, I use this side right here. This is for small. This is for like 4 weeks, 6 weeks the most. If you go above 8 weeks, 10 weeks, you use the big size. Okay, so right now I'm in this side. You can find this comb anywhere, 99 cents, General Dollar, anywhere. It comes in handy, help you out a lot. Especially when you're woofing and you wash your styling and you're trying to fix a fork, it helps a lot. So right now I'm just doing the plastic bag session. And I'm using only 2 fingers right here. It might look like I'm using the whole hand, but I'm not. I'm just trying to make sure when I'm working with my fork, I want to lay down the hair as much as I can so the hair can get used to it. So every time that I finish a section, I do a plastic bag session. That way my hair is starting, you know what I'm saying, going with the flow. And you won't have a choice but to lay down the way that I want it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get them out of there. You know what I'm saying? They feel comfortable that way. You gotta, every time you do a cold session, a comb, take them out after they, you know, when they feel comfortable, take them out of there. Just fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Just comb different ways. Go left for 1 minute, go right, go downward. However, it's set the way that you started creating the fork. And that's how you're gonna get rid of the fork. If you don't got time for it, if you feel stressed with it, just cut down to 1.5. So you could cut other hair, most of it, and the fork will become, you're gonna get tiny because you don't got a lot of hair. And then you start training your hair from 1.5 up. You know what I'm saying, to 4 weeks or 6 weeks, whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying, whatever project you're doing with the hair, with the powder. And that's how you get the fork out of there. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm trying to get the fork to go my way, the way that I want him to flow. It looks kind of ugly right now because he's going to a transition, flowing with my powder. But eventually, he won't have a choice. You can see it right there. Let me show you. It's right here. He's right there. You see it? This one right here. He was right here. You see? So this one is working on it. It's connecting. So it came from here all the way down here. Eventually, it's gonna go down here. So you can see he's moving. He was right here. And now he's there. He's gonna go here. So they won't have a choice. This one right here, this one right here to connect with this one. And then it's just gonna come down, boom, out of there. That's how you get rid of these guys, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have the experience before, but now that I have it, not too much, but I got a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm still learning, but at least I know I figured it out how to get this guy out of here. Okay, now that I dedicate a little bit of time on it, it's gonna go. Now I'm using my 4 fingers. It's what you call plastic bag session. A lot of guys don't do it because I guess they think it's not important, but to be honest, every time you finish a brush section, you gotta do it because that's how you're gonna lay down your progress. Besides brushing and everything, plastic bag comes in handy. I changed my hands, so I want to get used to it. Right here I'm using 3 fingers. I'm not using the pinky or the thumb. I'm using 3 fingers only. These 3 right here. You do it your own way, the way you feel comfortable. I feel more accurate like this. I feel like more precise with it. I feel like I'm in control like this. So you find your own ways. A little bit in the bottom. I'm gonna show it up to your back. And that's how I get my comb section, my plastic bag section, my brush section. Every time that I do a section, I end up with the plastic bag. Okay, guys? I just put the crown patch. It's already finished. Just make sure I lay it down properly. I double compress. I just feel. Double compress my crown, even though I got 4 weeks. I double compress, because that's where the baby hair is, and that's where your hair is growing from. You want to make sure everything is laid down. Boom. Right here. Put it to my eyebrow because I got a regular, I don't have a regular do-rag. This is already made for you. These do-rags is already made. You got the threads right here. You put this, you know, above your eyebrow. And right here, push this up. You already know. Hold your crown. Pull it. Crown, pull it, the sides, it's ready. You already know the rest. Create a twist right here. I'm ready. You already know, 360WAVES. I'm out of here. Stay out of trouble. Peace and love.